time, bitch!
Hello world, I'm Gazz Cavalera. Welcome to another episode of Gazz's Pickups. Hi. Right, I've got quite a bit to show this week. First off, this is something I bought on eBay. Now, a few weeks ago, people noticed that I actually picked up a Game Boy Advance SP with, you know, the ability to work. I want to get a new case for them, so I'm going to get new cases for all of me doubles on me Advance SPs. I've picked up this glow-in-the-dark case. It's still in its little wrapper, but it is quite cool. It cost me £12 on eBay. It wasn't the cheapest ones, but it looks different. It's not one that was originally released, so it doesn't. It's not a fake one in my collection. It's a custom one. With it, you always get the two screwdrivers that you need, the tri-wing, and then there's the regular Phillips set. So pick them up. I'm going to do that as a little task over the next couple of days. Hopefully, I might actually show you how it comes out. See if I actually do it, or if I get all angry and smash it up. Okay then. Well, last weekend I went to a place called Anglesey in northwest of Wales. It's a lovely little island. I've got my whole family are from there, and I've got an uncle who lives there now. So we like to pop over there now and again, see family, and they have good car boot sales. Good car boot sales. It was a little bit rainy last weekend, so the car booties were not as great as they could have been. But anyway, I'm not going to show you what's in my bag first. First of all, for £4 I bought this. Now, I'm a big fan of Star Trek The Next Generation. And you'll see there, four English pounds for an old style clock. It doesn't have any batteries in. It does work. I've put batteries in it before. I tested it out when I got home. So this is going to hang up here in my game room. If it's actually not very noisy, because I hate ticking clocks, I might actually put it in my bedroom, but if it's a ticky, noisy bastard, it's staying here. Next up, now this is too big to go in my bag. Walking around the booty, found a stall, young woman, probably about 24, 25, little kid, probably about 5, loads of teddies, loads of toys, and then randomly this. Doraemon. Now, Doraemon's an old anime character from like the late 70s throughout the 80s. They made video games of him on the NES and the, well, not the NES, the Famicom and the Super Famicom in Japan. I'm pretty sure he's a cat. But I like, how would you get this lady? And she's like, oh well, it was a present for my son. He wasn't interested in it, doesn't know what it is, doesn't care about it. So I asked how much you want for it, and she went £2. So for £2 I got myself a big fucking giant Doraemon. Yay! He's cool. He's too big for me couch. He's gonna have to live somewhere else in the house. Now here's everything that I've got in the car booty. I got some really weird stuff. It's good stuff. Stuff for the collection. Okay, and first of all, I found a guy who had a lot of wrestling figures. He had wrestling figures. He had video games. He had other little bits and pieces that I picked up. I paid a tenner for a whole bunch of these. I'm probably unlikely to get them all out in one go. But for a tenner, as part of the £10 deal, I got a Jake the Snake Roberts. He didn't have a snake, but he's in fairly decent condition. Some paint rub on him, but he's still got his action, still works. Jake the Snake Roberts figure. I've already got Jake Roberts, but it's good to get hold of him again. Off the same guy, I got a Papa Shango. Now these are old Hasbro figures, these ones, and as you'll notice, his punch action still works. He's got minor paint damage on him, and his tattoos rubbed off a bit on his chest, on his back, but he's in good condition. Off the same guy, I got this. A Jack's Honky Tonk Man. Now, he doesn't have any of his attire or anything like that with him. He usually came with his, his Elvis fly suit. And obviously, I think he came with his guitar too. But I love the Honky Tonk Man. And that's quite cool. I could put him in me collection down there. Of me Jackson Mattel. Man, what's going on with his arm? He's like, my arm is broke. Off the same guy, I got a Greg the Hammer Valentine figure. And his action still works. The hammer is a little bit worn, but he's not too bad. He's in good condition. Now, the hammer was one of my favourite figures when I was a kid. He used to win quite a lot in my matches. Same with Jake Roberts. Off the same guy, I got a bear hug Hulk Hogan. Because as Bruce Pritchard says on his show, Hogan has to pose! Hogan has to pose! But yeah, that's the bear hug Hulk Hogan. Which is, I wouldn't say he's rare, but you don't see this one often. You usually see the Gorilla Press one. When you see in the Hogan's hanging around. Off the same guy, I got a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles figure of Casey Jones from 1989. He didn't come with any accessories, but he's quite cool. He can go on my shelf with my other figures. I've actually got a Rocksteady up there for him to go and hang out with. He's cool. Again, off the same guy, I managed to get these two things. But this one, unfortunately, is damaged. He's missing an arm. It's a Battle Beast. His arm's snapped off. I have a Battle Beast up there that's missing an arm too. I don't know if it's the same one. If it's the same one, he's missing an opposite arm. I might just pick it out and see if I can create, a one. In fact, I'm going to have a look now. Who is it I've got who's missing an arm? Unfortunately, it's a different one. It's the shark guy. He's missing his arm. I suppose I can Frankenstein them together so that they have to walk like, we are sea creatures. Yeah. And I also got this off the guy. The bison. Now, every single one of these that I ever pick up is missing its little sticker. Every one of them. I don't know if kids picked them off or what. But yeah, I picked them up. Now look on eBay, he's like a £10 fucking figure. Which is quite cool. Off the same guy I picked up an instruction manual for Wario Land 2 on the Game Boy Color. Which I don't actually own the game, I don't think. I don't own the box, but I now have the manual. And off the same guy I got a bunch of accessories too, which is a bunch of belts. There's two WCW Galoob belts in there, which are always welcome for the collection. And then there's these two. Now one of them's damaged, but the other one's okay. $1 million title belts. Now if you notice up there, one of them is missing its little loop. This one's got it, and it's actually intact. So that's quite cool. I'm actually wondering which $1 Million Man I've got the belt for. Oh, I can see him from here. I've got the belt for the green $1 Million Man. Like, look at, hopefully, can you see that? Yeah. Oh, wrong way. No. Yeah, I have the belt for the green $1 Million Man, which means my black $1 Million Man is missing his belt, and that's the belt off the black one. You have no idea how hard it is to get hold of these original ones. Come on, where's my black $1 Million Man? Apparently, my black $1 Million Man has his belt. So that means I've actually got a spare $1 Million belt. That's quite cool. But off the same guy, I got one more figure. Now this was a £10 deal, all these figures I've got here. And there's one more figure in here I got off this guy, which is the best of the lot. It's a Lex Luger in his robe, Galoob figure. Now he's in worn condition. Look at his fingers, they are used. His nose is a bit worn. But this figure is one of the rarer ones. He tends to sell on eBay for something in the region of £55 to £70. Like obviously he's going in my collection, but that's quite cool. Let's see if one of these WCW title belts will fit on him. Yes, it will. You can be the World Championship Wrestling Champion. Yeah, that's £10. But I got a couple games off the same guy as well. So off this same guy, I got Outrun 2006 for the PlayStation 2. I've checked them all. All the discs are in great condition, and every single game I've got has got its manual. It's a good game to get. Again, off the same guy, I picked up Alone in the Dark. Now, looking at this, I actually own this game. I know it's not an expensive game, but I own it. So I'm gonna pass this on to my cousin's girlfriends. I'll pass any doubles I've got onto her because she likes PlayStation, and it's always good to get your hands on some good PlayStation games for somebody. And that's everything I got off that guy. So for £10, I picked up 2 PlayStation 2 games, 2 Battle Beasts. One of them was missing an arm. Casey Jones, Hulk Hogan, Honk Tonk Man, Greg Valentine, Papa Shango, the Snake Jake Roberts, Lex Luger, the rare one to get hold of, a whole bunch of belts. Oh, and the Wario Land 2 book. So that's a good deal. For £10 and a car booty, that's a good deal. Elsewhere at the car booties this week, I managed to go and get someone was selling packs of wrestling figures, £2. Well, it wasn't packs of wrestling figures, it was packs of figures and toys. And the 2 wrestling figures that were in this bag was £2. So I picked them up. Now the first one out of the bag was nothing special. He's only the Undertaker. He's a very, very common figure. He's in used condition. He's got, paint wear on his gloves and whatnot. But the other figure in this £2 deal was well worth it. It's a Doink the Clown figure with his action still working. He's got a little bit of paint wear on his feet, but his hair's intact. It's nice and curly. It's still there. That's a good figure to get hold of. Now again, I already own Doink the Clown, but this I think might actually be in better condition than mine, so this might replace mine. I've actually got loads and loads of doubles now when it comes to Hasbro figures. Absolutely fucking loads. I also picked this up. I'm struggling to actually open it up. It's a Rock Lord. It was one I had when I was a kid. Now these sides are opening okay, but everything else is so stiff. I think it may have got wet at some point and it just needs to be... I can't actually open this top bit where the head comes out. The tail bit, oh, fucking open. They creak and move ever so slightly. Yeah. And obviously these sides of his wings, the legs, they come out too. I can't get the head open, so I'm gonna have to get myself some WD-40 and open them up. But anyway, he's a dinosaur one. I don't fucking know what he is. I had him when I was a kid, and like this, I had when I was a kid. I pick up. They happily sit on my shelf. But he's a fucking Rock Lord. You don't see Rock Lords all that often in shops anymore. Anyway, I paid £1 for him in the booty. I paid £1 for him, which is a bargain, an absolute fucking bargain, a steal. Next out, there's a lady there who had just broke a box. There's a lady there who has a whole bunch of CDs, DVDs, games, and a lot of other crap. Hidden in with the DVDs. She had a couple of PlayStation 2 games. So at £1 a pop, I picked up Oni, I don't know what it's fucking called. But it was £1. It's in there. Instruction manual's there. I don't actually own this game. I thought I did, but I picked it up with the idea that if I didn't, I can just pass it on to my mate Nicola. But anyway, yeah. I also got off them, Capcom versus SNK 2 for the PlayStation 2. Now the box is in a little bit of a chewed up condition. It's not perfect, but the disc's in here. The disc is in decent condition. Don't know if you can see that. With its manual for £1. Bargain. That's a bargain for £1. Well happy with that. Also off the same woman, I got Silent Hill 2 for the PlayStation 2. Now both discs are in here, and so is the instruction manual. And is that a sticker? Yeah, and the sticker. So that was £1. You know, it's a game that's starting to fetch up there now in money. It's a loved game. I'm gonna go out and say this might actually be possibly the second best game on the PlayStation 2, behind Grand Theft Auto 3. I adore Grand Theft Auto 3, but Silent Hill 2 scared the shit out of me when I was younger. Scared the shit out of me. So yeah, £1 each. No, you know, no issues. She had one more game left, and off the lady I got Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories. I don't know anything about the game, but it was a PlayStation 1 game. It was £1, and most of the time these games like Yu-Gi-Oh! And all that, they're kind of wanted, aren't they? It's made by Konami. I don't know if it's a good game. I don't know if it's a card game. I don't know anything about it. But it was £1, and it is complete. So I'm happy with that. Very happy. I think this is the last thing now. No! Yes, the last thing I've got. For £2 in the booty, I picked up R-Type 2 for the Game Boy. It's a game I've wanted for a while. They're really hard, the R-Type games on the Game Boy. Really, really hard. But yeah, that's been pickups for this week. A bunch of toys, a bunch of games, a clock, a big giant beckoning cat of Doraemon. Job's a good one. Didn't do too bad. I also got me case for me Game Boy Advance SP. Yes. Anyway guys, thank you for watching. I'm Gazz Cavalera. Please like, subscribe and share. And tune in next time when hopefully I have more shit to show you. I've got some good stuff in the post. Bye.